Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. This is Living to Learn. I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your day, out of your busy life to watch this video. And I hope that you'll be able to take something away from it that's going to be helpful, that's going to make you think, perhaps. And if you know anyone that you think would benefit from listening to what I have to say, please feel free to share it with them. That's what I'm doing this for, to help whoever can be helped from it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please hit that like button, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Before I get started, I do want to point out two things in the description of the video. One is my TikTok and Instagram handle at Live to Learn Coaching. You can follow me there for more content. You can also reach out to me directly by direct message. If you have any questions, you have any suggestions, if there's something you want me to cover, if there's something you want to hear me give my 2 cents about, I'd love to hear from you. Constructive criticism as well. If there's something you think I should be doing more of, less of, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I'm always trying to get better with these videos. Secondly, there is an opportunity, 3 opportunities actually, to invest in my channel financially. That's not something that you have to do. There's been a few people that have done so already. And so I want to say thank you to those individuals, because there's nothing like investing your time or money, right? Those are valuable resources. And so thank you so much for that. And if that's something you want to do, it helps me out a lot, but you don't have to. The opportunity is there, though, in the description of the video, if that's something you want to do. So the series that I'm going to be covering this over the next couple of weeks. Today is just an introductory video, a quick summary of what it is that why it is that I'm going to cover this topic over the next couple of weeks. And I'm just going to be talking about the holiday season. I'm going to be talking about what that means to many of us. And really what it comes down to is this: the holiday seasons. Now, I consider, again, you don't have to agree with me, you can disagree with me. Some people start counting the holiday season right at Halloween or before Halloween. That's fine. I love Halloween. We have fun on Halloween. But to me, traditionally, when I think of the holiday season, and again, that goes for those of us living in the United States, I always think of that time right before Thanksgiving through the New Year. To me, that when I think of holiday season, that's the time period that I'm thinking of. Maybe for you it's different. Maybe it's Halloween's included. That's fine. I have nothing against it, but I'm just saying that's what I consider. So at this time, like the time that we're in right now, this is when I start thinking holiday season. And the holiday season can be joyful, it can be stressful, it can be both, right? Depending on where you're at. Probably more in particular Christmas, because Christmas, we have a tradition where we give gifts, and that leads to all kinds of things, right? Let me just share with you my experience with the holiday season overall throughout my life. And I've mentioned this before, and I'll probably mention it again. And I'm not ashamed to say that I'm proud of it, but I don't think you could really ask for more as far as being raised the way that I was. I think that I got everything I needed, and I'm very grateful. And I've benefited. I've been the beneficiary of some good people, amazing people in my family, close to me, who influenced me. And by their choices, by the way they carried themselves, made my life better. And it's truly something that I am grateful for. And so most of my memories from childhood till now, when it comes to the holiday season, it's been good. It's been something to look forward to. You know, I've been privileged to receive gifts on Christmas. It's a privilege. Some of us never think twice about it. That's because we've never known anything else. I'll never forget this one time when I was in church. My church, the church I grew up in, was in a pretty rough area, pretty run down. There was a lot of, it was an impoverished area. And my church would host a Christmas gathering, and they would give gifts to the kids in the neighborhood. Now, again, these kids were, they were living in what was probably Section 8 housing or just poor, conditions. And I'll never forget this one time. There was a kid who was coming up, and I made a remark, not directly. I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just kind of trying to be funny. I made a remark about how the kid was dressed. And I'll never forget my mother straightened me out right then and there. She was like, "Son, that's probably all he has to wear. And this is probably going to be the only gift that kid's going to get." And I remember my mind was just blown. I couldn't imagine a life of waking up on Christmas morning and not having Christmas gifts waiting for me. I couldn't imagine a life where Thanksgiving Day had arrived and I wasn't going to go to my grandmother's and I wasn't going to go see my family and I wasn't going to have a great time with good food and, throwing the football around and hanging out with my cousins. Like that never occurred to me. And the reason it had never occurred to me is because I was the beneficiary of something, of people who made choices. And I happen to be fortunate enough to have found myself in this situation. What I've realized since then is not everyone has that. So I'm making this video for those of us who we may not have the choice of joyful or stressful. It might be both. Because, hey, listen, as good as my life's been, and it's been great, tragedy has definitely struck in my family. I have definitely experienced holidays without loved ones for the first time. And it's tough. It's hard. And I have family, I have friends, I have loved ones today, right now at this moment, that are going to experience that in this holiday season. I know people, I know what it's like to want to be able to get the best gifts for your loved ones. And the finances just aren't there. The stress of just like, I feel like I'm not doing this right. I feel like it's not enough. Maybe you've been there. Maybe you're there right now. Maybe this season's different. You're away from everyone. I don't know what the situation may be. Or maybe the holiday season is that one part of the year where you wish you could do like what the animals do. You wish you could just go and hibernate. Somebody wake me up in January. Maybe they've just never been good. Maybe there's just been nothing ever to celebrate. And I can't relate. But I'm able to do things. I'm able to give from a place of abundance because of what I've been given. And that's the idea behind this channel. It's not to show you how good I am or how perfect I am. I'm not. As great of a life as I've had, I still have issues. I still have hangups. But I have a resource. I have resources to pull from that allow me to help other people. And in turn, what I get from that is I develop strength. I develop a satisfaction that, hey, I get to give to somebody what was given to me because I realize that it was given to me. I didn't make it. I didn't create it. I didn't earn it. I just happened to find myself in a fortunate position. So with that being said, over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about the holiday season, some of the stresses, some of the difficulties, and how to perhaps
turn a new leaf. You know, if I can help someone even see a glimmer of optimism from before, because remember, if you're going to be optimistic, that means there has to be something somewhere in there that you are hopeful for. And if you've never had anything to be hopeful for, you know, it's like riding a bike. It's like tying your shoes. If nobody teaches you, you don't know how to do it. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And I hope that makes sense. But that's what we're going to be covering the next couple of weeks. So if there is someone in your life that you feel would benefit, like, hey, I think so-and-so should watch this series. There might be something said there. There might be something discussed there that's going to help them out. Let them know. Share it with them. Send them my way. And if there's something that you can take away from this that's going to help you get through this season, by all means, that's what this is for. I realize I'm in a position, in a fortunate position, in a you know, quite frankly speaking, a rare position to speak from. And I'm using my position, I'm using my platform, I'm using what I've been given to help other people. It's just the way I was designed. It's just the way I am. It's just my nature. So take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. It's on YouTube. It's free. Have a great day. Have a great week. I hope you've enjoyed this. And stay tuned for the next couple of weeks as we cover this series. Thank you.